What's up, people? How's everybody doing today? On my way to do some work, some hard labor. Gotta stay in the grind. Today's subject or thought is spiritual substance. When you think about our life and you think about how things work in the world and just in general, it kind of for me simplifies three attributes, you know what I mean, to our humanity. Number one is the mind. Number two is the spirit. And number three is the body, almost like this triune experience that we're having, and our ability to balance these three forces within ourselves. Spiritual substance is exactly that: our connection, right? Our connection with God. You know, our nutritional diet. You know, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I don't think a lot of times your average person, or people who are just kind of muddling through life, not to judge anybody or anything like that. I've been there, done that. I still am there on certain days. So it's not really about that, but it's just kind of simplifying this idea that we as people who are seeking this peace or seeking this success, seeking these endeavors, of our vision, our dreams, our aspirations, all these great things that are deep within us, right? Otherwise, if we were so happy, then we wouldn't need any of those contributors, right? If I was successful, then why would I have this longing to be successful? If I was happy or had peace, why would I have this longing to be happy or peace, right? So it seems and appears the truth behind it is the nourishment, of these characteristics that we have as humans. So, on the premise of spiritual nourishment, it comes down to our connection with God, right? Through Christ. It's that connection and understanding the principles behind that and not running away from it. We have to come to a point where we address the elephant in the room. Am I connected? Do I believe in God? Do I want more out of life? Am I working towards through this experience of life? Am I working through these things that aren't really lining up with who I am? Am I happy? What is happiness? What does happiness point to? Am I fulfilled? What is fulfillment? Am I working through the process of being fulfilled? And I think that's where we miss it, and that's where the substance of spiritual substance is that we're not asking the right questions. We're not contemplating on what it is exactly that we want out of life. What is it that we actually are missing in this experience of life? Because really, it's very simple. If I'm not happy and I start defining and researching what happiness is, it's going to lead you to joy and peace, right? That's the core of what that happiness is. And when you look at the definition, it's going to change a little bit, because really happiness doesn't exist, right? It starts to dissipate, and you start understanding that it connects you to joy and peace, right? At the very core of it. And then if you peel that onion back, you have to start looking towards the Lord, right? Everything points back to that truth. Everything points you back to that cross, right? And then also, you cannot deny that us as humans, through this experience of bringing in this balance of truth and having this spiritual substance, is that we're going to have to bear our own cross. So no matter where you're at in life, no matter what you're doing, we have to nourish our mind, reading, learning, being around positive things, not looking at negative things, feeding ourselves, feeding our mind with these characteristics of what we hope for, right? For this joy, for this peace, for this happiness, right? In the flesh and the body, feeding our bodies the right thing, exercise, working within our limitations and strengths. And then spiritual nourishment, it's going to always point you to the first question: do you believe? And if you believe, then we have to knock, and the door will be open, and some doors will be shut. If we believe, we have to seek. We have to seek that truth. So the question for you today is spiritual substance. Where is your spiritual substance? What is our goal in life? If we're missing, if we're not contributing in a healthy, nourishing way. All right. So in order to have that spiritual substance, we have to seek and we have to knock. We have to bear our cross. We have to look to Christ. He made the way. He is the way. He is the truth and the life. Come to Him, and everything else will fall in place. Won't be easy. It'll be a process. We have to bear that cross. But I guarantee you, you'll be fulfilled. I guarantee you the answers, the door will be open, and the answers will be there. Us.